Hello, Art One students. We're here at the Franklin Park Conservatory, and I'm going to take a video of some different textures here as we explore the different textures that we can find here at Franklin Park Conservatory. So stay tuned. This week, as we look at texture, we're looking at the way that something feels, not just the way it looks. So looking at this really neat sculpture, if I were drawing it, in my free time, I would probably draw the whole shape of it. But let's investigate a little bit closer and see if we can find out what this sculpture feels like. Remember, we've got two different kinds of texture this week, tactile and visual. Since this is a sculpture, it's actually tactile texture, and I have the ability to actually feel it because it's outside here, public sculpture to look at. So I'm going to try to capture what the texture is of this, which I can actually see some metal lines, almost like, I think it's made out of brushed steel. So I'm going to draw that here in my sketchbook. Another great texture opportunity is these here flowers. So there's lots of different plants and they all have different texture. This particular flower, as you can see, is a little bit fuzzy. It's actually got a little bit of fur on it, so I'm going to try to capture that texture as I draw it here in my sketchbook. So I'll capture a little bit of its form, but I'm really just focusing mostly on the texture rather than what it looks like. So we've also got this rough texture of the ground, so we've got some rocks as well as cement around them. So let's try to capture that in the sketchbook here. Remember, we're really zooming in. And also we've got several different kinds of leaves here that we can capture. So really I'm just looking at the texture of the leaves. So I can see all these little lines and different wrinkles in the leaf. I can feel it. It's a little bit rough. And then we've also got these teeth on the outside that I can capture.